And this was the name of the drill bit. All right. And here's the problem. I went on eBay and I found them under boring wood bits. I found them under a lot of different names, including Forst. They even had spelled Forstners and Forstners and all kinds of names. This is the actual name of the drill bit. Yeah, there it is there. How it's pronounced would be hard to say, but you know what happened was the guy that invented the drill bit, his last name was, and okay, all history after that. But let's talk about those drill bits and the problems with them when we come back. Forstner, yeah, that's how he said it. Forstner. I guess it was the guy's last name that invented the drill bits. And the thing I wanted to talk about this week at Coffee and Tools was these drill bits. I wanted to do quite a bit of coverage on them, so we'll probably come back to them at a later date. But right now, the bottom line, I want to pass on something that I ran into. I bought these really cheap sets of Forstner type bits. So you can see that, I don't know, yeah, take a good look at that one right there. And what they are is they're a great drill bit for the woodworker. It gives you a lot of possibilities of drilling partially a hole or drilling a very large type of hole. You can do decorative things with them. There's just a lot of really cool things you can do with them. I bought a really inexpensive cheap set, and for some reason I thought, well, I can always sharpen the blades or put a little more edge on them. And at this size here, that's not bad. You can take a file or whatever, and very quickly I can, sharpen them up. But they're probably a subgrade, metal from our friends over there in China probably made them. I'm sure they did. And even when you sharpen them, they don't last long. So I was really disappointed with these things really quickly as far as the quality goes. I had got what I paid for. And even when you do your finger test with they feel pretty good. But what it is these are made cheap, and there's kind of like a spurring on there, and it gives you this feeling of a sharp blade, but really they're not sharp. And when you go to use them, you quickly find out in the wood that they're really working hard. You're almost like trying to push them through. So the bottom line was I should have bought like Porter cable, something really expensive to begin with. I wouldn't have to sharpen. I wouldn't have to be screwing around trying to get these things to work. And the other thing I noticed was the more expensive ones seem to have a little bit different pattern or design to them that seem to cut better as well. So watch out for the inexpensive sets. If you're a woodworker and you're serious about what you're going to be doing, you may want to spend a little bit more money and not get into something like, get into a fiasco like this. But hey, thanks for watching Coffee and Tools. We've been off almost all summer. It's been so hot in the shop here, I haven't been able to really do anything, but it's really cooled off today. It's like, only like 98 in here.